Weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Scott Reed gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
2-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing, Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Dylan Bundy will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, Dylan Bundy's come a long way. It wasn't that long ago where he went to camp and he had to make the team coming out of spring training. Former first-round draft pick out of high school from Oklahoma, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good overhand 12-6 curveball and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He's turned himself into one of the league's premier pitchers.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hand.
Iglesias on the slide to first, not in time. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Striding in, Randall Grichuk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runs across the score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Hard hit to first. To Iglesias for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play and the side is retired. Here's Chris Davis now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Popped him up. Tulowitzki shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Guillermo Gonzalez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Hard on the ground towards short. Iglesias is up with it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's got 8 hits in 31 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
That gets down, and the inning continues. And 2-out success means Troy Tulowitzki will bat this inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Norman is going to have room out there as he puts this. Back with Major League Baseball on the show as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Cisco, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Brady will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Striding in once again, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Line, but speared on a hop. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box, Bo Brady. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Brady is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Lifted in the air out to right. Puig giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Stepping in, Tommy Davis back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So we got him looking there. Tommy Davis goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. And the changeup is way low that time. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Donaldson waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Rendell Gritcher looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Standing in, Guillermo Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. So striding in, Crash McDonald, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is decided to play this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Norman facing back, and that one is gone! So a shot to left center. Home run number 54 thus far. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Norman has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Jays strike for leading off the inning, Chris Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Takes a knee-high fastball. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Davis goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger.
Donaldson with a sliding stop. Hey now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Cold strike, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Van Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. High and deep to right center. Puig looking up. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Troy Tulowitzki, and a one-time magic number 61 home runs on the season now, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Bo Brady. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gaps like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in. From
the stretch, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Runner around second now, headed for third. Through to third, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play. 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 5, and the Orioles nothing. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Again, another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 to count.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, second baseman.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Orioles lead 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5. Miguel Castro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
Digging in once again, Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. So coming to the plate, Guillermo Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Ready to take his hacks again. Crash McDonald as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Drilled right back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side. In now for the O's, Darren Norman, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 1-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Smoke will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it may be. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, digging for two. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Stepping into the box to Oscar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there. 2 down. Settling in now, Bo Brady.
Left fielder, Bo Brady.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track. And digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-2 home. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Soft liner toward short. To his left is Tulowitzki. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Now to the plate, Devin Travis. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. Penn scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Randall Grichuk. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. Line to the right side. That's in. And he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. So stepping in, Justin Smoke. He singled his last time up.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Mancini will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH. Guillermo Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit high and deep to right center. Norman sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the for the 9th. Larry Penn, and they'll need him to get something going here. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Digging in and look down to their final out here in the ninth.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the...
Trey Mancini is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. The Toronto Blue Jays post home win number 7.